5 Stoic tactics to defeat your enemies without lifting a finger. The silent victory. Imagine standing face to face with your greatest enemy. They mock you, insult you, and try to break you. Most people would react, fighting back with words, actions, or even violence. But what if you could defeat them without even engaging? What if, by simply mastering your mind and emotions, you could turn their aggression into their own downfall? The ancient Stoics, warriors, philosophers, and emperors, knew the greatest battles are won not with force but with strategy. They understood that a truly powerful person does not fight with fists or rage. Instead, they use wisdom, patience, and emotional control to make their enemies defeat themselves. In this guide, we will explore 5 powerful Stoic tactics that will help you outsmart, outlast, and overcome your enemies without lifting a finger. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The power of indifference. Make their attacks meaningless. He who angers you controls you. Epictetus. Your enemy wants one thing, a reaction. They insult, provoke, or attack because they crave power over you. The moment you react, you give them that power. But what if you remained completely unbothered? Example: a rival spreads rumors about a Stoic leader. Instead of retaliating, the leader simply ignores them and continues his work. Over time, the enemy's words lose power, and people see the leader's strength in silence. How to apply this tactic? When someone tries to provoke you, pause. Do not react emotionally. Ask yourself, does this affect my true purpose? If not, ignore it. Train yourself to stay calm in every situation. The calmer you are, the weaker your enemy becomes. A person who cannot be provoked is invincible. Chapter 2. The art of silence. Let them destroy themselves. Silence is a source of great strength. Lao Tzu. One of the most powerful Stoic weapons is silence. Most enemies expect a fight. They expect arguments, drama, or revenge. But when you say nothing, they are left confused and frustrated. Example: a politician is falsely accused in public. Instead of defending himself, he simply remains silent and continues working. Over time, the truth reveals itself, and his accusers look foolish. How to apply this tactic? In conflicts, speak only when necessary. Let your actions prove the truth instead of wasting energy on words. When your enemy expects a response, give them silence. It will drive them mad. Chapter 3. Kill them with kindness. Disarm their hatred. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Marcus Aurelius. Imagine this: someone insults you, expecting you to retaliate, but instead you smile and treat them with kindness. Kindness is a weapon they do not expect. It confuses them, weakens their hatred, and often forces them to respect you. Example: a man publicly insults a Stoic philosopher. Instead of fighting back, the philosopher thanks him and says, "You have helped me see my flaws. I will improve." The crowd is amazed at his wisdom, and the enemy loses power. How to apply this tactic? When an enemy attacks, respond with calmness and respect. Show them that their negativity has no effect on you. Over time, their hatred will lose its energy. A true warrior wins by refusing to become like their enemy. Chapter 4. Master emotional control. Make them frustrate themselves. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Your enemy's biggest weapon is your emotions. They will try to make you angry, insecure, or afraid. But if you train yourself to remain calm and collected, their attacks will be useless. Example: a warrior faces an arrogant challenger. The challenger mocks him, trying to break his confidence. Instead of reacting, the warrior simply smiles, remains silent, and focuses on his mission. The challenger grows impatient and makes a mistake, defeating himself. How to apply this tactic? Train yourself to control your emotions, no matter the situation. The next time someone tries to upset you, observe your feelings but do not act on them. Show your enemy that they have no power over your state of mind. If they cannot control your emotions, they cannot control you. Chapter 5. Play the long game. Let time defeat them for you. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Aristotle. Most enemies seek quick victories. They want to bring you down fast. But if you stay patient, resilient, and focused on your purpose, time will destroy them for you. Example. A jealous colleague tries to sabotage a Stoic businessman. But instead of reacting, the businessman stays focused on his work, improving every day. Over time, his enemy's tricks fail, and the businessman becomes more successful than ever. How to apply this tactic? Never rush into action. Wait, observe, and let time expose your enemies. Focus on your own growth and success. Let patience be your greatest weapon. Most enemies destroy themselves if you simply wait long enough. The ultimate Stoic victory: picture yourself a year from now. You no longer react to negativity. You control your emotions. You do not waste time on useless fights. Your enemies, once desperate to break you, have faded into irrelevance. By mastering indifference, silence, kindness, emotional control, and patience, you have achieved the greatest victory, winning without fighting. Final challenge for you. Which Stoic tactic will you start using today? Train your mind and let your enemies defeat themselves. Because in the end, the greatest warrior is not the one who fights the hardest, but the one who never has to fight at all.